Greetings punks, goths, metalheads and herberts. How are you all doing? My name's John and this is the Health Anarchist channel. Well, today I'm in the town of Hyde, which is in the same borough as I live, which is Tameside, and I've come to have a look at a couple of interesting places. So one of the places is a place that one of my viewers on YouTube told me about, and I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. And another of the places is a place I've known about for a while, but I've not got round to visiting it before today. Where I am now is St George's Church in Hyde, and there's a very interesting and macabre place I want to show you, and it's very, very cool. Shall we have a look? Yeah, let's go and have a look. So we're just coming up to it now. And this is a cool building. Can you see it yet? Wow, look at that, 1841. Now this is actually an old Hearse house from 1841 when it was built. This is the place where they used to store the hearse, which would have been horse-drawn at the time. And I've never seen a hearse house before, especially with such a cool motif on the top, which was in the memento mori style. So this is such a cool old building, it's amazing, I love it. Thanks for telling me about it, and yeah, what a cool place to see. So next I'm going to have a walk up to the next area of the walk. I'm going to be going along the main road, so catch you soon. So I'm just coming up to the next part of the walk now. I'm coming onto an old disused railway line. There's quite a few in the area I live, and this is one I've not explored before, so I'm interested to have a look. I was just along pretty busy streets and stuff, so I didn't film on the way up to here, but it looks like it's nice and quiet now for filming. So we've just got this sign here, and it's saying 1.5 miles to Godley and 1 mile to Apethorn. Well, we're going towards Godley today, but that says it's at least 2.5 miles, this stretch of old train track. So probably a nice little walk to do in itself. This is the old train line that I'm on, so I'm going to be walking along here towards Godley. Immediately as I got on here, it's a quiet, pleasant walk. You're away from the traffic and stuff, even though it's not actually that far away, but because it's embanked, kind of hides you away from all the noise and traffic. But yeah, cool. So what I'm going to do today is the location where I was before, the old church, and the location where I'm going to, I'll add it in the description of this video as what 3 words for the 2 locations. So if you use that app or give it a try, you should be able to find the places really easy. So walking along here a bit, I think it's another one that I'd definitely add to the list of relaxing, chilled out walks you can do. Brilliant for de-stressing. I was just thinking the other day about walking. Although it's great for everyone, I think it's particularly important for working class people and poorer people to try and get out walking. I mean, going way back to the mass trespass movement, which ended up in people being able to walk in areas that they previously weren't allowed. It's just really important to try and get outdoors and benefit from it. There's a lot to say about it, and I'm going to cover it in a separate video of why it's important. I'd just like to note that this isn't the same bridge that I'm going past. There's a lot of bridges on this stretch of the walk. So any of you been for any good walks lately or anywhere interesting, let me know in the comments below. An old brick structure there, all the remains of one. I wonder if this was something to do with where I'm going today. Right, we're just coming up to this place that I wanted to show you today. We'll have a look in a second. Here we are, guys, in the middle of the woods. Now, what do you think this strange structure is? It's a huge round structure. Any guesses? Now, what you're actually looking at there is the remains of the Godley old railway turntable. So then I'll just tell you a bit about this place. The turntable was built in the early 1930s as part of the Woodhead Railway electrification process and was mainly used to carry coal and other types of freight. During the war, which would have been World War II, it was an important storage site and a bomb narrowly missed the turntable. A nearby pond is the remainder of the crater it left behind. After the railway closed in the 1960s, the site was abandoned for 40 years and it became overgrown. Old brickwork of the turntable remain intact in the pits where the ash were deposited. The renovation of the godly old railway turntable site was made possible by the funds raised by the Friends of the Trans-Pennine Trail. The work involved several environmental improvements, including the provision of bat boxes. The maintenance of the site is enabled by a joint venture of local volunteers and landowners. So what I'm going to do now, just so you can get an idea of the size of this thing, is I'm going to go down into it and we'll have a walk around. So it's not until you get into the middle of this you can really feel the scale of it. I mean, wow. But originally, as I've shown you in the photos, it would have had a lot of machinery on it. But this is still an impressive relic. It's like this huge stone circle. I think it'd be really good to have as some kind of outdoor theatre venue now, because there is a bit of an echo in it. And yeah, I think it'd be nice for outdoor theatre in the summer. Failing that, you could have it as a gladiator arena and make politicians fight each other or something like that. Now this is one of the ash pits I mentioned. There's two of them. You can just see the other one over there. Now what I'd like to do now is I'd like to see the remains of this bomb crater where the Germans tried to bomb the place and narrowly missed. Wow, well it looks like I found the bomb crater. It's only about 30 feet away. Wow, it's huge. Must have been a hell of a bomb, a really big one to make that kind of crater. The happy ending to the story is it's become a pond and a host of all kinds of wildlife living there now. So yeah, happy ending. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So until the next video, keep yourselves very safe, take care, bye.